Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to Metaphor ReFantazio Part 2. Got a lot done last video. Killed the Necromancer, Zarab, killed the human. And we have 8 days now to kind of do a little side quest, work on our social points. 5 royal virtues, we're level 1 with everything. That'll change, hopefully, over time, but may take us a little bit. You can also look at our popularity ranking. 6,328. I think that's better than before. I'll probably check this statistic at the start of every video, just to see how we're progressing. Anyway, for now, let's go talk to Hulkenberg, because we can level up our bond with her if we go speak to her. Because we're kind of at that part of the game now where got the dungeon done, just like Persona, and we can talk to our teammates. So, Hulkenberg, let's go find her. Actually, before I do that, there's this information broker in here. He's inside the Honeybee Inn this time. See if he's selling any new stuff. Oh, he is. Ingredients of Grand Trad. Secret of the Red Grass Shop. Interesting. Okay, cool. So, that's nice. We have this new little thing we can buy from the merchant, Red Grass, whatever that is.
Hey.
Sounds important. Anyway, it's time to speak with Hulkenberg.
Ah, 'tis you.
It is me.
Hails.
I'm curious to see if this is voice acted. What do I think Hulkenberg would cope with? Probably exercise, right?
I see.
Yeah, okay. Oh, training swordplay, it's sick. Yeah.
All right.
Not voice acted. Kind of disappointing, but I think I'm spoiled after Persona 3 Reload, where all the social links are voice acted. But it is what it is, I suppose. Can't get everything you want.
Certainly.
Well.
Oh, I got some points from that. Ah, so there's points. Cool. Yeah, so Hulkenberg's talking about how she used to spar with someone, which makes sense. She was a member of the guard. Getting mag through interactions. Oh, that's mag? Oh. Okay. So that tells me that you probably level up your bond every single time. Curious.
Rotanth?
A friend of hers. I'm a friend.
Nice to meet you.
Go easy on me. What? Excuse me? Ah, you're a cunt, eh?
Whoops.
This guy's a royal asshole. I like how we're just beginning this poor bond with such a negative guy. Disgusting.
Sorry.
This is what I want to say. But at the same time, I think this will get me more mag.
Listen.
Cool. So I think bonds work in this game is you level them up every single time. Ah, reduces the mag cost. Cool. May defend the protagonist from a whoa, that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. Especially during boss fights because they get the extra turn. 900 mag. Now that's a decent amount. 900? I mean, for reference, you get 500 from killing the elementals. So it's not too bad. You'll have enough energy left over for activities at nights. You can visit followers that are only available at nights or own your royal virtues. We got a reportable quest apparently. Ah, so we have level 10 with the healer archetype. Not sure how I did this. Must have done it during the campaign. And this is actually something for Moore, so we should go see him and get that all sorted. Hello there, Moore. Got a quest for you, buddy.
Well, well.
Yes, I do.
Incredible.
Increase imagination and 3 heroes incense. Not bad. Okay, so 3 levels didn't level that up, so I feel like it's gonna take quite a bit of time to level up my virtues. Even more reason to focus on completing the dungeons in one day.
What kind of...
Oh, you get mag even for talking to Moore. Oh, so this leveled up Moore's Bond too by doing his quest for him.
I look forward to continuing our research.
Reduces mag cost of studying the Seeker lineage, Scion skill, increases the skill inheritance slots. Oh, so there is slots in this. Oh, okay. I mean, whatever. Archetype tree becomes accessible from the main menu. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's nice little quality of life there.
Well then.
Study the gunner. I haven't seen the gunner before, but that sounds interesting. Could be something cool. Did that take up a time slot? Hopefully not. Maybe it did. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. So, what he said is we can access the archetypes from the main menu now. So I can change these and invest in these as I go, which is really nice. Means I don't have to go to academia anymore. Okay, so we're back at the recruitment center because I want to... Gallica made mention of bounties. And bounties sound interesting, so... Yeah, I'm here for the bounties, governor. Accept bounties to the recruitment center. Man-Eater Manjula. Slay the Man-Eater Manjula in Tradia Desert, south of Grand Trad. It's 10,000 yen, or 10,000 reeve, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's
what you want.
quite decent. We'll take the contract, because, like I said, I want to do everything in this game. It's not that high a rank, so we probably could do this, and it gives me courage, which is really nice. So we're definitely gonna do this. In fact, I think I'll do it now. We have to go talk to this this guy first, though. The informant. Yes. Well, no, not you. Learn about the Tradia Desert. Tell me about it, my good fellow. Spreads, burns fire, and spreads poison. So probably weak to ice. Yeah. Okay, yep, pretty much what I expected. I'm curious to see if we can do this at nighttime. Fine. Okay, so you can't do it at night. Ah, okay, so I almost forgot about this. This was the very first quest we found out about last time. And so we need to go to the Honeybee Inn.
Let's go.
And apparently work there or something for this guy, so... And you can only do it at nighttime too, so... It's kind of perfect. You're Fabian, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's, which one of these can I do? Do both of these work? I don't know if both of these work.
Oh, right.
So that means...
Kinda weird.
All right.
Also, before we do this, on Idol's Day, all the shops are discounted, which is really cool. So this is a good day to pick up your inventory and just do general shopping necessities, it seems. I like how they called Idol's Day. It's probably why nobody's really doing anything. Token of gratitude. What'd he give me? Oh, Magla Pill. Nice. 3 Magla Pills. That'll be good. I have a feeling probably the next dungeon will be just as difficult when it comes to mana. And probably after that's when it's gonna get easier. Unless you have a particularly long dungeon. Fortunately, that didn't take up a time slot, so we can go and... let's go kill that Manjula. Let's go to the desert. Yeah, let's go to Tradia Desert. Go with our friends. We went to the desert in the prologue, and it was it was a little bit intimidating, so I expect a similar experience. So this will take up the whole day, so I probably just want to exhaust my MP. Kill everything, exhaust my MP, just get a bunch of levels. I want to make sure that I'm as efficient as possible with my time. There it is. Some bounties require a number of enemies to be killed. Probably have to kill a decent amount. Anyway, there's that sandworm. Oh god, you're so... I don't know how this guy attacks. Oh, he died really quick. Oh, okay, we're fine. I was expecting like an actual challenge. Gold chest here, don't we? Amethyst. Oh, cool. I'll take money. Money's always good. I see an Elementa. Come here, buddy.
I die hard. I won't hold back.
Smooth finish.
Killing Elementas is relatively easy. And it gives you tons of mag too, which I love.
That'll do it.
I love hoarding mag. So I want to make this I want to make some crazy archetypes at the end of this. I just want to make some like super OP hybrids. The enemies out here are kind of a joke, by the way. I haven't had to fight any of them, except for the Elementa. Another chest and Damasker Shamshir. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think the problem is that the dragon sword I got is probably better than that though. That's kind of the issue. Gold beetle. That's a key item. Wait a second. Small bug that glows with golden magla. Ah, so we actually found one of these before, but nobody, I'm not sure who to sell it to yet, so probably somebody we'll meet later if I had to guess.
Look.
Something big. It's the Manjula.
All right.
I think this thing's gonna be really easy.
They're weak to ice.
Level 22? Oh shit. Okay, maybe it's not that easy after all.
No!
You hit their weakness.
Is everyone alright?
Okay, it's not as much damage as I thought I would do.
Power of heroes.
Maybe it actually is tougher than expected.
Shut up!
Hulkenberg got them right.
Oh, it's
Power of
weak
life
though.
itself is in
It's
my
weak
hands.
to strike damage, so we can kill it pretty quick.
Got it.
Tactic.
Wow, what a skill.
This is nothing.
143 damage.
Strohl,
Holy
they got
fuck.
multiple-
Observe the enemy.
This guy is not
I'm
easy.
stepping back.
Strohl, they
This
got
guy is
multiple-
really not easy.
I stand waiting.
I was talking shit. I did not respect this game. Oh, by the way, this is that red grass thing we made. 400 HP. Pretty decent. Especially once we get later into, like, much higher health type stuff. That's interesting.
Captain,
With blade in hand, I'll destroy you.
God damn, that was tough. I had to restart the battle like 2-3 times. Yeah, 550 XP, definitely get it. There's not easy. Okay, I got a new skill for Strohl. Removes all... Oh, nice, Dakunda. Just straight up Dakunda. Perfect. That's really good. It's really great.
However,
Military wasn't gonna kill that thing. We barely killed that thing, and we're way stronger than them. Alright, so I explored the rest of the map fully, and there's a couple chests and stuff which we already looted, but kind of like a lackluster arena, if I'm being honest. The enemies were really weak, except for the Manjula. Which means we can just head back and do our thing. Damn it, I forgot that I can't do anything at night. Ugh, this is Persona 5 treatment, damn it. 10,000 yeah, I'll definitely be taking that for myself. My money. Okay, time to turn the request in. Yes, I slayed the Rampager. I'll be taking the money.
We did it.
10,000 Rhea, that's not bad. 10,000 Reeve, I mean. Why did I keep calling it Rhea? And we got some courage from it too. Perfect. Very good, very good. 4 courage, wow. Oh my god, wait, I didn't even see this. It actually it gives you a rough idea of how close you are to each level. Nice. That's always something I kind of wish P5 had, so I like this. And my popularity rank went up too. Got some stuff to be appraised, superior weapons too. I'll do this one first. Iron Abacus for the merchant class? Oh, cool. Merchant, huh? What about this one? Damn it, I didn't see it. Researcher's coat, +1 magic. Yeah, it's okay. It's not great. Alright, let's go see Strohl because he wants to have a little talk with us. So we'll hang out. Yeah, you're fine. Come on, let's do something. Yes, I would. I don't think there's any other requests that I can actually do right now because it's all stat checks, so... I'm fine hanging out with Strohl. Strohl and Hulkenberg.
Rangif.
Rangif?
Wow.
Young Master Leon.
Wow.
At least this guy's nicer than that, the one Hulkenberg was with. That guy was such an asshole. Alright, so in essence, we need to talk to this guy named Lord Lydrin to house some people for Strohl's old town. So that's probably what this social link is, or that's probably what this Bond questline is going to be. That's what I think. I think Strohl being a healer kind of makes sense. Because he's like, I already said this, but he's kind of like a man of the people.
It'll be fine. You. Thanks.
I know exactly what to say. I do like that it doesn't affect how fast you rank up in this. It's more like mag. So if you want to be like a kind of like an ass, you can get away with it, but you'll get less mag, but you'll still progress the bond at the same rate as everybody else, which I like. I think that's a good change. Okay, reduces the mag cost and critical rate increases against human type monsters. That's... You can't crit with magic though, can you? So, maybe we should make Strohl into like a hybrid warrior healer type or something, I don't know. Some of these I was looking at skill inheritances for fun, and look at this heat up one. Increases the physical skill attack by 10%. It costs 6,000 mag. Not money, but mag. And I guess that makes sense because if you stacked enough of these, you could have a really ridiculous, like, damage. Because you just have like 10 of these and you have double damage. Okay, so because this woman needs wisdom to do the quest, I think we'll do this activity thing that gets us wisdom. So let's observe people, which is apparently how you get wisdom in this game.
Whoa. Huh.
Listen.
Well,
They all look the same. I don't know what this racism is. Okay, 2 wisdom. How much? Oh my god, look at that. Yes. Wait, what? We just got it right away. Nice. Okay, cool. So next time we can go talk to the merchantess. Okay, miss.
Back again.
Yes, I'd like to ask about the job. Help you. My overflowing wisdom. Dude, it's level 2. It's not that much.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitta. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
They're pretty cool. Unnecessary? No, they're pretty necessary. I actually don't know.
I don't know.
Haven't had much to do with them yourself, then? Well, I suppose that's more convenient for me. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
That's a secret.
I'm afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve. Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Ooh, it's kind of a damn. That's a. Gotta respect what people. Gotta respect each other, you know.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes, I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for igniters has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
wait. Hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that there's discussion right now.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
I think because this part's voice acted, it's probably a pretty important quest. So I'm definitely
I hope you've
interested.
no objections to the job.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
Bullish Embargo. 2.5. Oh, you can have half ranks. Okay. Oh, it's a new location.
Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
She's right. Also, I just realized you can probably go back to the Nordmines if you want to and kill the dragon if you haven't, but we're so good at this game, we already have done it.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
Got some information on the Ox Demon, do you? Grotesque Goop Taudos. Gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe. Sounds like a minotaur. It hates anyone who uses a staff or mace. Okay, that's our whole team. Swift pierce attacks. I don't have any of those. I think we can, I'd probably still be able to kill it, right? Hopefully. We can just use our strategy or something. It's literally both of us. Both of us. Oh, shit. There's a ton of different enemies there, though. And apparently they're tougher than the necromancy. That's actually a really good thing for us because I want to get some juicy experience, and this feels like a really good place to do it. Okay, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't go right away, so let's just go and, yeah, I know, we're going somewhere else. Relax. Yep. Belega Corridor. See how many days you can reach? Wait, what? Oh. So it takes 1 day to go there, so you can go to locations where it takes more than a day? That seems kind of, like, rough. Okay, so 1 day, nice.
Let's be off.
Very interesting, so you have to, like, you really have to schedule, like, work a schedule around this game.
The party at last found themselves at Belega Corridor, once a palace of a small, bygone country, destroyed and worn away by sand and rock. The land is a shadow of its former glory. Now it is home to monsters, attracted by its stagnant magla. The party steps into the corridor, as if called there by the lingering resentment of a country that could not stand the test of time.
Is this right?
Yeah, let's hunt for rare treasure. Actually, what is a Goop Tauros? No, treasure. I want treasure.
Come on.
My thanks.
Why are you guys being so, like, nervous? Come on. We gotta get stuff. We don't have time to just only kill the Goop Tauros, you know? We gotta kill stuff. People keep talking about how tough this Goop Tauros is, so...
Let's go.
Not really sure what to make of that, but we'll go in, get some treasure, kill some enemies. I'm quite excited. Okay, so they were right. This really is a corridor. It's just... I see some weird enemies up ahead, though.
Why did this happen?
Vicious monsters. This guy... Why would you come by yourself? Like, I don't care how powerful you are. Why would you come to yourself? These guys are pretty weak. What do you mean? They died, like, instantly. Like, I got this warning. They were like, hey, these enemies are way stronger than what you faced. And it's like, okay, doesn't seem that bad.
We're evenly matched. Guess we better stay on our toes.
Okay, these guys are level 16, so they're like a decent level. It's not bad. But I want to save my mana, because I want to make sure that I have enough mana to do the Goop Tauros fight, so let's be vigilant.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got some treasure, Bomb of Life. That's okay, I guess. I mean, it's like, the funny thing is, Bomb of Life's like 5,000 Rhea. I need to stop calling it Rhea. Why do I keep calling it Rhea? Reeve. 5,000 Reeve, so... You could sell it for a decent amount. By the way, these enemies have no weakness. They just don't have any weakness, so... Yeah, that kind of makes it a little bit tougher for me, if I'm being honest.
Let's get on with it! You can do this! I missed!
That was such a bad miss, because now we're not good. Oh, this is... Oh.
Get her back up.
Holy fuck. What a turn. One fuck up and it's over. That's crazy. Listen, stop saying I'm not bringing in a staff or mace. How can you say that? What is the fight gonna be if I use my staff? Okay, I'm a mage. You can't just tell me not to use it. Yeah, I know it doesn't, but please. Poison or paralysis? Oh, okay. So they actually do have a weakness. Interesting. Thank you, random guy. Okay, got level 18. Nice. I should be putting it into strength, but I'm going full magic, okay? I'm not gonna let some stupid little Goopatorse or whatever it's called stop me from using my magic.
Nice.
Got another gold beetle. Nice. I think those gold beetles are gonna be worth quite a pretty penny. Probably like an exchange program, if I had to guess. Another chest, too. Actually got 2 chests here.
Well.
Aquamarine. Money. Always take more money. And we also have... Witch's Earring, +3 magic. It's not bad.
They're fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him.
Only if this is nothing.
Okay, these enemies are really annoying. If you're a mage, I kind of regret doing this. They're literally just absolutely demolishing my team. Yeah, that was really, yeah, I definitely stood a chance. Oh yeah, definitely. Got ourselves another treasure. Damascus vest. I already have a couple of those, but it's still good, you know. By the way, some of these people, I don't know if they did I don't know if they came here early, but look at this. Parties upon quest clear, level 12? Like, they must have done this before the Necromancer fight. They had to have. Because, let's see, what level am I right now? I'm level 18, so we're actually a pretty decent level for the first time in quite a while. Oh my god, you're cucking me! Get away from me! I want the elemental! Away, goblins! Oh my god, you cucked me, you stupid little goblin bitches. Okay, we should be in a good situation now to face the Guptalos, even though I'm going in with 2 classes that he apparently hates. And it'll just make the battle more fun. Dude, I knew it was a Minotaur. I said it, too. Okay, so if we remember correctly, that one guy said that he was weak to, what was it, tranquilize? Paralyze? Paralyze.
Could do with this.
So you should get paralyzed, buddy. What? He lied to me. Unless it was something else. Maybe. Oh, he's actually weak to ice, which is really good for me, so. That's good, and he's also really mad, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get him to draw fire to Hulkenberg, who hopefully can not get totally killed. Oh, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. AoE's bullshit. Fuck off. I'm curious to see how many times you can level up your defense and attack. I think it's 3 times. So it's kind of like traditional SMT, which I like.
Is that all?
Yeah, that was nothing. That was no damage. You fucking suck, kid. That's so bullshit. I hate this guy's attacks suck, by the way. Definitely. I mean, I'll probably win this, but brute forcing this way is not. I wouldn't recommend it. I definitely wouldn't recommend it. Okay, I don't think this is possible. It's just the frenzy is ridiculous, and I think it's because he gets an extra turn because it's hard mode too. Just ugh, such a buzzkill. That's still a lot of damage, even after I switched classes, or I switched archetypes, because I just wasn't dealing with that crap, you know? Just way too much damage. Way too much. This is such a different fight, like, I almost feel like it's impossible to do the other one, unless you're severely overleveled, but then again, I don't know how you become severely overleveled in this game, because enemies don't respawn that often. There we go. Yeah, okay, it actually wasn't that bad when we switched classes. I was expecting it to be tougher, but it's just that frenzy. It's pretty much like facing, it's kind of like facing the Reaper with Tetrakarn skills. He'll just spam Megiddola. It's kind of what that fight was, just spamming frenzy. Got a new skill for the Seeker, because that's what I switched to. Tarukaju, the classic.
No.
That's a secret.
Listen.
Honestly.
Nice.
Here we go.
Guards Chosis can be purified at church. Okay, so probably something good, but need to get it purified. Imp Ending Pike. Lance used to slay an impressive number of minion demons. All these things require purification, so they'll probably turn into something great once I purify them. Pretty successful outing. It's kind of a shame that we lose our nighttime time slot for this, but it's good. It's all good. It's good to get the XP, get the mag.
All right.
The Guptalos lies defeated. Alright, time to turn that quest in. By the way, I think this is a bond. Pretty sure, yeah, pretty confident it's a bond. It's gonna take up the whole day to give this to her. Damn, you know how rough that is? I had to take a whole day and night to kill the thing, and then I have to take a whole day to talk to her. That's kind of like, you know, it's like, eh, damn.
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
Bullish embargo. Pious Igniter, 7500 Rhea. Reeve. Why do I keep saying Rhea? And Courage.
All right.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. Should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks for helping us sort this out. By the way, what do you say to more consistent work from me? I can't imagine an Elder could find an honest job in this city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages. Have you made up your mind?
All right, I accept.
Why would I say no?
Fine then. You seem determined enough. You heard nothing just now, right?
Right. I didn't hear anything.
That's for the best. It was just the wind. Am I clear? I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well, I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences.
You know what game this kind of looks like a little bit? Valkyria Chronicles, like a very tiny bit, you know what I mean?
Then we have a deal.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitta. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
The merchant. Does that mean I get like discounts on shopping stuff? Can now visit the Igniter shop. Cool. Hopefully it does, or maybe the merchant's kind of like the antiquarian from Darkest Dungeon. Gives you buffs for how much loot you get from battles and stuff. I think that'd be really great. Yes, hello. I have a membership card. Yes. Excellent. Okay, so let's see here. 50,000. Wait, what? These are so expensive. Multi-target wind skill. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, Mage Underworld. Darkness is the only type of damage we don't have. That's why I'm kind of tempted to get this one. It would be all my money though. I'd be so broke. Might as well get this stuff appraised in the meantime. Silver Lance, worthless. Courier's Anklet, Gambler's Jewel, I mean, I should probably be selling some of this stuff because I really don't intend on using it, but yeah, I could probably actually sell all these. I'm probably gonna sell everything that doesn't, that isn't purified. I'm not sure, I just don't think I can justify buying this thing right now as much as I want to. I really would like to, because this would allow me to have access to every single element, but it's so much money and I don't know if it's just gonna be one of these things I find like a dark damage spell like 2 minutes from now, but I just can't justify it. We'll talk to this guy to end the night, to level up our, it's probably devotion or something, or like innocence. I only know imagination and courage. Tolerance, yes. Tribe is called the Mustali. Oh, these are the guys who wears masks. That's kind of interesting. Tell me about the ways of the Mustali.
All right.
Only got 2 tolerance from that? 2? Okay, so as you can see, we're pretty close to... Actually, tolerance and courage is probably about halfway to level 2. It's not bad. It's not too terrible. Alright, let's do level 2 with Strohl, because he's available. Strohl's a talkative guy, it seems. Guess we're gonna go see Lord Hydron.
Thanks a bunch.
And yes, by the way, I already checked, and Hulkenberg doesn't have anything available, so trust me. Trust me, I would have gone to see her if that was the case.
Truth is... No.
And another asshole. Feels like this is becoming a common theme. Everybody's kind of not very nice, are they?
I'm sorry. No. Yes. Yes. Wait.
Money? You guys got money for me? What type of inheritance are we talking about here? Ah, nice. So, Strohl's invited us to go back to Helia, or Halia. Look through the rubble. I'm sure there definitely won't be any monsters there. Definitely not. Wait, what?
A new power.
Oh, okay, so just level 3.
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Oh, it's a new type of the warrior, or a sword master. So it's like a subclass. Cool. Hey, nice subclasses, huh? Pretty cool. By the way, there's only 8 ranks for each person in this game, so it's not like 10 like traditional. All right, let's do something different for nighttime. Let's talk to this guy, the chatty elder. Not an Elda, but an elder. Very different. My imagination might improve. So imagination is what more values, I think. So, I mean, we'll do it because might as well, but I think if I want to level up anything right now, I want to level up my tolerance or my faith. So if I can purify stuff at the church, that'd be really nice.
Oh my.
No, I want to know the ending. That was actually an interesting story. So in essence, this guy, a little boy went into a cave and a fairy guided him out, and as he grew older, he tried to go back and he never found her. I have a feeling that as you do these, as you repeat these activities, you probably get more of the skill each time. It's probably like hearing the whole story probably gives you more imagination. Alrighty, so I decided to come back to the igniter shop because 20% off. You know what? Let's just buy it. Let's just buy the igniter. Let's just do it. It's really expensive. Super expensive, but still. And I'll put it on myself. So that's pretty good. Alrighty, so we got a new type of activity here. Hello.
Excuse me.
Mr. Elda, gentleman. Okay, so I have to give her money and then she... Oh, this is charity. Okay. This actually might be good to get into the church. Eloquence. I don't think we've leveled up eloquence at all, so probably should get to it. I'm trying to spread out my skills as much as possible, my royal virtues. It's usually the best strategy you can take.
I don't know about that.
Igniter experiments. People being experimented on with igniters. Tongue-tied, inflexible, vapid, informed, and craven. I feel like that's kind of a harsh representation of me, but okay. Ah, Brigitta's available. Nice. So this is what they talked about when they said some bonds were available at nighttime only. So let's go see Brigitte, not to be confused with the Overwatch character. Discuss your assignment. Oh, cool. Is she gonna give me a new location? That'd be really great. I really would like some more level opportunities, or at least some more money. She's kind of like the Mementos person. Oh, hello. All right, I guess we can take care of the dogo. A cute pupper.
As it is.
Break the wheel. I like Brigitte. Okay, so let's see.
Still they oppose me.
Oh, that's it? That's it? No special skill or anything? Oh, God.
The announcement is soon.
Forden's grand announcement. Yeah, we only have 1 day left for the operation. Obviously, we completed it like a week ago at this point, but still. Oh, wait a second. We have enough wisdom for, to purify the church now. Great. Okay, cool. So let's purify all this stuff. I'm gonna purify everything. Oh, it requires blessed water. It also tells you what it's going to become. So this will become... Normal attacks become fire affinity. And this reduces the damage from being hit by your weakness. I don't really like that because, in essence, it rewards being in a bad situation in the first place. So I don't care about that. Increases damage against undead type of monsters. Could be good. Oh, it's the Exorcist Knuckles. Yeah, definitely do that one. Increases light attack strength. Increases damage against demi-human type monsters. Demi-human. Automatically increases defense to start combat. That's really nice. I'll definitely take those. This one, I'm not so sure about this one because fire affinity is good and everything, but problem is it's normal attacks. I guess it could be good for saving MP. It's only 1600 too. Alright. Okay, so we decided to talk to the Mastari guy a bit more. I just want to get my tolerance up. I'm trying to get level 2 across the board and then we can be a little more specific after that. Only got 2 from that, so I guess my theory about it increasing has not been proven thus far. Okay, so he doesn't say anything more.
All right.
is just talking about the same stuff. I mean, getting closer and closer to the second level of tolerance, but it's taking quite a while. I'm kind of surprised. Considering that there's not... You can actually look and see how many days are available in this game in the calendar, and it's... I think it's about like 150.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Even me?
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
Ah, that means we can't kill Luis. That's bad.
Is that a problem?
Luis is second in the standings. Any strikes against him would be likewise disrupted. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there.
She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
It's okay. It's okay, beautiful foxwoman.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you. When I think of what might happen to her...
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues. Hey!
Little girl, have you seen Maria? I spent that afternoon with you. Please, give me a tidbit. Oh my god. She better not be in there, like, abducted or anything. Like, come on, man. We can't have a Nanako type thing so early on in this game. You just let her in? Why'd you let her in? What are you doing? Oh my god. This guy's so lazy.
Huh? Why?
Everyone was worried about you.
Sorry. Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
You better make this better, Strohl. Like, invite her to the party or something. Take Gallica's place.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
No, these are... I don't like any of these. The right thing's to say, I won't leave.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
God damn it. Do something, man. Like, maybe she can be part of the party.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Nope, it's not. I'm not awake enough for this. No, I like the characters in this game. Let's not be dicks. Let's be nice.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we've finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a Kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Ow.
Time
That's funny.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne! Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Strohl, why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. Ah! What are we supposed to do?
I have a theory that Fornikex, or whatever his name is, Forden, Sanctifex, you know, like the old guy, he's gonna get killed by Luis probably like, I'm gonna guess like 10 hours from now or something. And then it's gonna be Luis in first, and then we're gonna be in third, and then we have to get in second, and then rah rah rah. It's kind of fitting with the election for America so close.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I like how he's asking, like, you know, if it's for Amalia.
If it's for Maria's sake.
I see.
Right. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
Grius's journal. Thank you.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
I have to carry on his legacy.
I see. Well, I'm sure he'd be glad to hear it. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Oh, that's the plan.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
We'll see each other again.
You better not forget.
If anything happens to Maria, this game's gonna 1 out of 10
We'd
for
best
me.
get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceania's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own Gauntlet Runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm asking the questions here. Holy.
I'm asking the questions here.
Did I just hear you right, mate?
Don't make him mad. You're gonna make this more difficult.
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up?
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
How nosy is this guy? He recognized us.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out.
But which? Bigger is probably better.
Does that say 100,000 Reeve? I don't know if you can see my cursor. Right there, 100,000.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
You lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Whoa. You have any idea who that is?
Who the fuck is this? These sprites are so good.
That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. It makes short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Duck up, little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain.
Ah.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Haizme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain from Atira, a town to the south. The bounty on Haizme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Haizme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all. And thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Alright, I knew it was going to be the big 100k. The big one.
Oi, oi.
Who the hell's this guy? This is the same looking guy who was with Hulkenberg.
Hey!
Alrighty, let's accept the bounty on Haizme. Head to Matila. Alright, cool. Ooh, we're at level 4 quest. 100,000, I wasn't kidding, it really is 100,000. Shit. That's quite expensive.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Strohl?
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santefex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Okay, Mona. So, let me guess. Can't go outside? You gonna cuck me? Yep. As expected. As expected.
Now then.
Also, I find it quite... honestly, I find it quite surprising that we haven't had a fourth party member yet. Like, you have to think... Actually, I don't even know. Are there 4 party members? I think there has to be, doesn't there? Maybe not, but... Yeah, it's a little bit surprising.
Can I come in?
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Waiting for us to return home. Okay, good. Curative Coney Roast. I guess this means we can come back to Grand Trad at any point and talk to Amalia, which we definitely will do, without a doubt.
To say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
Whoa.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
You truly are devoted to him, aren't you?
I suppose I am at that. A guiding oath of 12 years is not easily cast aside. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I remember your stunt getting me flung in the wastes.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two? So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
No.
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be. Let my wish echo. Once that soul far beyond the shore.
That got Disney real quick.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Gideaux!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering? Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gideaux, the Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Krauss. In it more for the Gauntlet Runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Cricket.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on!
So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
What a cool concept. Hey, my popularity went up. 800 points, or people. Nice. Excellent. Oh, this is our carriage, eh?
Can you hear me?
Thank you, pilot. Okay, so before we go to, where is it? It's down here. It's right there. Where's the port town? Whatever. Before we go there, let's go to Matila.
Hold on.
There's also a bunch of camps on the way. Desert camp?
Hold on.
Rock Den camp? I think we just go to the castle.
Wow.
4 days and 3 nights. That's still a while, though.
Spectacular.
Hopefully there's actually some stuff to do on the way.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about Gauntlet Runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. We're two ladies. The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a Gauntlet Runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince?
Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer, butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this... mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the value runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own scheme?
I was about to say the same thing. Oh, that's funny. Classic Hulkenberg.
Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a Gauntlet Runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
That was easy.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest Gauntlet Runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
What's the other option? If we die, we die together. Isn't that right, Strohl?
Well, if we die, we all die together.
Ha! The boy's bold as brass!
'Tis not an invitation, you dolt. Eyes on the road.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and greasework. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this Gauntlet Runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Listen, it's a little complicated, but it's fine.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
Excellent plan. I trust all of you.
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet... 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Strohl.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
The Gauntlet Runner, the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. I feel like we're gonna be staying in this thing quite often, so let's get used to it, shall we? This thing is really bouncy, like my camera is shaking. We'll be going here, Governor, the pantry. Some rock beans, I could use these for cooking. Oh, cool. Okay, this is the back deck. He was right about the monsters, by the way. I see them out in the distance. It's kind of spooky. It's not as big as I thought it'd be. It's way bigger on the inside. Okay, so we have a cooking table here, so we'll eventually be able to cook. I haven't been able to cook anything, but except for that thing I guess Maria helped me with, or Fabien. A smooth ride? What are you talking about? This thing is so shaky. What's a rough ride?
Incredible!
Hey!
Unacceptable. So here's a map of where we are currently. I'm not sure if this is moving in real time. I doubt it. I guess we just move over time or something. Interesting. Probably like a button I press where we just speed up. Oh my god, this thing is running. I thought it was flying. It actually is. Yeah, I guess it is a runner. Yeah. Hey, there's Norse. Cool. Got a washing machine. Guess maybe that's where the DLC outfits are, which I didn't go for. Obtain items, raise abilities. Makes sense. Try using the kitchen using the washing machine. Ah, good. It's kind of cool. It's like having like a mobile palace. Kind of like Persona Strikers in a sense with the RV van. If I clean the Gauntlet Runner, my max HP. No, God no. That is not. It's never worth it. Max HP activities are never worth it. I can only see that ever being relevant in like New Game Plus, and even then. Doing laundry will increase my MP. Again, same shit. I mean, I guess I can see MP being a little more valuable, but still, the problem is you're wasting a time slot that just is so not worth it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. Somebody finally agrees with me. This thing is not steady. I'm even getting like a tiny bit motion sickness, not to be complaining. So we could cook a meal, but I think I want to use the bookshelf because I want to get one of my virtues up. Let's read Pride and Persuasion. Yeah, let's read the book. Gain some eloquence? Sure. Why not? To strike them down. Gain the upper hand.
Sure.
No kidding.
Oh, nice.
All right.
4 eloquence points. Hey, that's pretty good. I wonder if it's because I answered that question correctly. Establishing an encampment. Okay, cool. So this is kind of like a place you can relax and treat it like normal. Still got 3 days, so it's plenty of time to level up our skills some more. Hey, I caught an insect. Really? You want to cook a moth? Alright, let's talk to Strohl, get our imagination up a bit. What's going on, buddy? You're probably rewarded for spending time with your teammates. You probably get more points, right? If it's less than 4 points, it's not worth it, and if it's 4 or more, then it's worth it. Because I'm just going off what the bookcase gives you.
Now then.
Why do I think Kings lost? I think it's this one actually, but I actually do think it's this one.
What's that about?
Oh, I see.
Because you know how SMT games are. There's always some crazy like thing at the very end that was like hidden the whole time. Like Moore's gonna turn out to be like this super demon or something.
Alright.
Alright, so we got 4 imagination from that. That's really good. That's quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Alright, day 2, we can either hang out with Hulkenberg and get our wisdom up, or Strohl and get our courage up. I actually want to do neither of those because I think courage is pretty close to level 2 anyway, and I would rather finish that book. I want to get the book on eloquence completed. The pride and persuasion. I think you should probably stare them down. Right? Wouldn't that like shock them? Or maybe pretend to cry? This is, okay, can't be this one. It's either this one or this one.
Look at that.
Sure, but...
Alright.
No, I only got 3 that time because I answered incorrectly. No. No, that was horrible. I suck. God damn it.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wow.
Damn, this thing looks nice. There we are, just standing in the distance. That looks a little out of place, I have to say. You can tell they just plopped the models down.
But...
Thanks for the drawing there, Newers.
Hey there.
Oh yeah, true. Good point. Give that to Maria. Okay, cool. Excellent. Oh, we got some wisdom from this too.
Alright.
It actually wasn't my choice to come here, by the way. It just came automatically, so... Look at that. We're about a quarter of the way through to level 3 wisdom. Not bad, not bad. Alright, another evening to myself. Ooh. A little talk with Hulkenberg, potentially. I'll catch a Luma bee. I'm assuming that's a luminescent bee. Alright, Hulkenberg. Yeah, I think I will do this. I actually think it's better to hang out with your teammates all the time, because I think it's a guaranteed 4 points, which kind of is better than the book. I think it's cool. Yeah, I just think it's sick.
Certainly.
I see.
Getting pretty close to level 2 imagination. That would be good and very nice. So, let's see. The ones we have to worry about are, yeah, I guess eloquence and imagination. Everything else is pretty close. I just don't want to get stat checked later on and then like lose my chance of 100% because, again, I've talked about this, but I'm not sure how difficult 100% is going to be in this game.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad. See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash? Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign!
Oh, they're fighting.
Remember, from the opening ceremony, I think one of them is Gideaux, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
That's kind of like cheating though, isn't it? I guess not. It's like a loophole.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gideaux cannot match Gideaux's firepower.
What's our plan?
We have to help the
If we
Louise
just hang
guy?
back and watch, Gideaux's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Oh my god, we actually have a decision to make. Wow. So choices actually matter? Let's stick with the plan, right? Let's stick with the plan.
Let's give Gideaux a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gideaux's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner folk out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gideaux. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Gauntlet Runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Okay, where's our weapons? He's just gonna kill us? Oi!
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Gideaux himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Yes, I know about the magic. Just, like, go away.
Looks like we can't prove
Level 17, level 19. That's not that bad.
Vanquish evil.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, we'll be fine.
What could you hope to achieve?
These guys are pretty tanky, by the way, and they don't seem to have any resistance. Is not great. Yeah, okay, cocky smurf. Yeah, whatever.
Take this! Sanctism will reign!
We're badly wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's down.
So lucky. There's 2 crits in a row in this fight. That's so unfortunate. God. And because I can't attack this guy in the middle, I can't use my new dark skill. I hate it. I hate it so much.
I have your back. Only a flesh wound.
Oh, nice. That was the first time we've seen that attack. Cool.
Take this! Oh, please! Take this! Take this!
Come on, these attacks are so stupid. They get so many attacks, and I can't do anything because this stupid fucking guy in the middle. This fight is making me angry.
Sanctism will reign!
God, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate him a lot. God, that fight was beyond ridiculous.
The faithful are broken before you.
That was so ridiculous. I don't know if they're getting an extra turn. There was 2 of them and they were getting 4 turns.
Yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked arms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Where's that other guy?
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my Gauntlet Runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here! What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Is that the singer? Nice.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
Why, Gideaux, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
She looks like she's straight out of Sailor Moon. It's like the exact same art style.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shoed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Gideaux. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore. I'd know the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne Gauntlet Runner. He's actually finished it.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gideaux got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
That's not the voice I expected from our short parapus friend.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Yeah, we're your supporters, bro.
We're your supporters.
Hence your retaliation against Gideaux, then?
He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a Gauntlet Runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
Okay, not this one. Definitely not that one. Is this one too basic? I feel like this one's too basic. This actually seems like a... I actually have to think about this. To become king, to help you Count Louise. I feel like this one, because he's gonna see through that third one, isn't he? Yeah, let's do this one.
Hey, I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
Okay, fine.
I want to help you, Count Louise.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Louis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
I think he likes us.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Louis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
This one's important.
Alright, we just picked up a quest from Nuris, an old inventor Nuris, once living in a village near blah 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 blah. So he wants a relic from the village we're going to. Pretty simple. Pretty easy quest too, so...
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's Gauntlet Runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Artira, where their client, Forden, awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
'Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Far more desolate indeed. Anyway, before we get into this next section, I think quite a bit has happened in this video, and it seems like a good place to put a cork in it, so... Just to summarize, we've got our Gauntlet Runner, we're engaged in the grand tournament, Lord Louis likes us, sorta, I guess. I'm surprised he doesn't know who he is, I still think he does, by the way. Got Nuris a part of our team, we're still running 3 people, leveled up some of our virtues, and we're gonna be in a new town next time, so it's quite exciting. I'm really enjoying this game, it's quite fun, so I look forward to seeing what else happens in the future, and I hope you do as well.